The Cabinet has decided not to proceed with the sale of PLUS Malaysia, leaving the highway concessionaire with Khazanah Nasional and the EPF. Sources tell The Edge that the plan is to restructure the concession agreement to enable Putrajaya to deliver on the reduction in toll charges it promised in Pakatan Harapan's election manifesto. PLUS has 5 concessions: Projek Lebuh Utara Selatan, Expressway Lingkaran Tengah, Lingkar Kedua, Consortium Lebuh Raya Butterworth Kulim and Penang Bridge. Previously, the government announced that it had received 4 offers to privatise PLUS, ranging from 3.5 to 5.3 billion ringgit, each with a different arrangement on the concession period and toll charges. However, Khazanah MD Datuk Shah Ridza Ridzuan said yesterday neither Khazanah nor EPF had put PLUS up for sale. He added that the offers undervalued the concessionaire. As for the proposed takeover of 4 Gamuda-linked expressways, the source said the Cabinet has yet to come to a decision. The Securities Commission Malaysia has published the guidelines on digital assets, which outline the framework for raising funds via digital token offerings in the country. The guidelines require all offerings of digital tokens to be carried out through an initial exchange offering platform operator that is registered with the regulator. The platform operator must carry out the necessary assessment and due diligence to verify the business of the issuer and the fitness and properness of the issuer's board, as well as to understand the features of the digital tokens. The SC will be working with the relevant platform operators in assessing eligible issuers during the first phase. It has enforced a cap of 100 million ringgit on funds to be raised via token issuances, with issuers being able to tap on investments from retail, sophisticated as well as angel investors. This is subject to investment limits provided in the guidelines. The SC will be monitoring the utilization of proceeds post-issuance. The guidelines will take effect in the second half of this year. The Roundtable of Sustainable Palm Oil has halted the certification processes on several of FGV Holdings' complexes. The watchdog had issues mostly with the plantation company's treatment of foreign workers on its payroll following 6 verification audits it conducted in October 2019. For starters, FGV's foreign workers were not adequately briefed on their future conditions in the company. FGV also failed to ensure that newly hired foreign workers do not pay their recruitment agents unnecessary fees. RSPO was also not convinced that the planter ensured the pay and work conditions of its contract workers met the requirements of local labour laws. This led to the suspension of work on achieving certification for all 5 of FGV's uncertified units, as well as a reimposition of suspension of a mill's sustainability credentials. The suspensions are effective January 13, 2020, while FGV's already certified units are to be monitored until July 31, 2020. The plantation group says it plans to appeal the decision. Malaysia Airlines has suspended deliveries of 25 Boeing Co. 737 MAX jets, citing the plane's delayed return to service since it was grounded last year following 2 fatal crashes. The carrier said this in an email to Reuters. It explained that as there is no clarity yet from various authorities on the plane's return to service, its technical due diligence is still ongoing. It did not say when it wanted the deliveries to resume. The carrier had been due to take delivery of its first 737 MAX in July. The decision represents another setback for Boeing, which on Tuesday reported its worst annual net orders in decades, along with its lowest number of plane deliveries in 11 years. This as the grounding of the 737 MAX saw it fall far behind main competitor Airbus SE. Affin Hwang Investment Bank is maintaining its neutral call on the property sector amid challenging market conditions. The research house sees a slow recovery in demand this year, given the affordability issues and weak market sentiment. It expects sector core earnings per share to rebound by an estimated 6% in 2019 after an 18% contraction in 2018. This year, the figure should reach 7%, driven by sustained revenue growth and a slow recovery in profit margins. The rebound will be propped up by the Budget 2020 measures to liberalise foreign ownership of condominiums and service apartments, introduce a government-supported rent-to-own scheme and recalibrate the real property gains tax. It adds that the moderate net gearing level will allow most developers to weather the current industry slowdown. Afin Huang's top buys are Sunway, IOI Properties and UOA Development.